ejected 3 to 11 billion years ago from a progenitor system in the Sagittarius constellation 3I. Atlas maintained a stable 58 kilometers per second interstellar velocity. This chemically unique fragment, likely a technological relic preserved at 3 Kelvin, crossed the Milky Way for eons, acquiring its radiation-induced reddish hue. This is not a random rock. Its trajectory suggests a deliberate injection into the local solar neighborhood. The object's anomalous transit across the galactic disk indicates a survival of structural integrity over cosmic timescales. Hello friend, thanks for tuning in. Stay focused and trust the data coming in real time. If you want to be part of this mission, subscribe right now and leave the comment Atlas below. Write where you are watching from and the exact time, because from this moment on, you are part of the global observation of the unknown. Archival data from the Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite and the Vera-C Rubin Observatory confirms the 3I Atlas entry was detected long before human acknowledgement. On the 7th of May 2025, at 6 AU, the object transitioned from a dormant state to an active one. Its trajectory, aligned within a 5-degree deviation of the ecliptic plane, challenges standard gravitational capture models. Such precision is rarely a product of coincidence. It suggests a navigational bias or a targeted vector. The hyperbolic excess velocity indicates a source far beyond our Oort cloud, yet its approach vector suggests an intentional encounter with the inner solar system's gravity well. Standard celestial mechanics struggle to explain why a multi-billion-year-old fragment would align with the solar system's plane without previous interaction. This data suggests 3I Atlas was preconditioned for this specific entry, moving with a purpose that defies our understanding of debris distribution. Formal recognition occurred on the 1st of July 2025 via the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System in Rio Hurtado, Chile. Initially labeled C 2025 N1-3I, Atlas was soon reclassified as the third interstellar interloper. Unlike the thin morphology of 1I Oumuamua 3I, Atlas exhibits a near-spherical geometry with a nucleus diameter ranging from 0.32 to 5.6 kilometers. This geometric stability is anomalous for a natural fragment subjected to eons of erosive cosmic radiation. Such symmetry often hints at structural integrity found in artificial shells rather than chaotic aggregations of ice and dust. The high-velocity spec displayed a reflectivity index inconsistent with carbonaceous chondrites. This discrepancy suggests a surface engineered for long-term durability. If we apply parsimony, the simplest explanation for a spherical object entering on a precise trajectory is that it was designed. Every pixel confirms we are dealing with a cosmic outlier. During its perihelion surge on the 29th of October 2025, 3I Atlas accelerated to 68.3 kilometers per second at a distance of 1.35 AU from the Sunday. Spectroscopy from the Very Large Telescope and Keck Observatory identified a coma of carbon dioxide and volatile ices, yet the most startling discovery was the anti-tailjet. This tightly collimated stream of particles extended 400,000 kilometers directly toward the Sun, a behavior that contradicts standard pressure models of cometary outgassing. Natural sublimation produces a tail pushing away from solar radiation. 3I Atlas pushed back. The collimation of the jet indicates a fixed aperture rather than random fissures. When an object behaves like a directed energy collector, we must follow the evidence. The thermal phase revealed an active system responding to solar proximity with technical precision, utilizing the sun's energy to stabilize its internal environment. The late 2025 transit took 3I Atlas through the inner planetary corridors, passing Mars on October 3 at 0.194 AU. High-resolution imagery from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter provided the first close-up look at a surface that lacks the cratering expected of a multi-billion-year-old traveler. On the 19th of December 2025, the object reached its closest point to Earth at 1.79 AU. While the 3I Atlas protocol monitored for radio leakage, the object remained radio silent. However, silence is a characteristic of advanced passive sensors or hardened autonomous systems. The lack of electromagnetic noise, coupled with the object's refusal to tumble, points to an active stabilization system. A natural object would exhibit a light curve indicative of rotation, yet 3I Atlas remained perfectly oriented. This suggests an internal gyroscopic mechanism designed to keep specific instruments focused on the inner planets. We are observing a silent sentinel moving with the cold efficiency of a machine. Analysis of the final quarter of 2025 revealed 15 distinct orbital anomalies that cannot be explained by Newtonian gravity alone. These non-gravitational accelerations were initially dismissed as asymmetric outgassing, but the lack of accompanying brightness fluctuations invalidates that hypothesis. To achieve the observed velocity shifts without significant mass loss, the object must have an extremely low density, potentially a hollow or highly porous internal structure. This leads to a startling conclusion. The mass-to-area ratio of 3I Atlas is more consistent with a thin film structure or a hollow shell than a solid comet. If the object is a shell, its structural integrity under the stress of 68.3 kilometers per second travel implies advanced engineering. These kinetic deviations were not random, they were corrections. Each anomaly aligned the object with its Jovian intercept, suggesting a navigation system capable of adjusting its course in real time to optimize its exit vector. As of January 2026, 3I Atlas is locked on a convergence vector with a Jovian system, aiming for a March 16 closest approach of 0.358 AU. This trajectory targets Jupiter's Hill sphere with surgical accuracy, seeking a gravitational assist to facilitate its exit from the solar system. The Juno spacecraft and terrestrial radio arrays are now focused on the object's interaction with Jupiter's massive magnetosphere. There is a high probability that 3I Atlas will utilize the gas giant's magnetic field to further accelerate or recharge its internal systems through electromagnetic induction. If the object deploys secondary fragments during this encounter, it will provide irrefutable proof of its technological nature. The alignment is too perfect to be anything other than a planned maneuver. We are witnessing an interstellar probe utilize the largest battery in our solar system to fuel its return to the void, adjusting its internal resonance to match the giant's frequency. Following its interaction with Jupiter, 3I Atlas is projected to maintain its unbound hyperbolic path, permanently departing the solar system. Its terminal exit trajectory will carry it back into the interstellar medium at a velocity exceeding 58 kilometers per second. This journey from the Sagittarius constellation through our inner heliosphere is a testament to the longevity of interstellar engineering. 3I Atlas did not merely pass through. It functioned as a surveyor of our local gravitational environment. The scientific community must now acknowledge that we are likely seeing a relic of a far older civilization, moving with a persistence that natural eyes cannot sustain. The mission parameters now focus on long-range tracking as the object fades from observable magnitudes, concluding its scientifically transformative stay. 3I Atlas is a silent witness already returning to the dark, carrying the data of its solar encounter back into the infinite galactic void.